Hey, do you want to know how to make a brand square but you just don't know how to? This is the right video for you to watch. Watch this video to the end so you can know how to make one. So you need a hook, yarn, and a pair of scissors. It does not matter what hook or yarn you're using. There's that hook and yarn that work well together. Yeah. Now to make a funny square, to start off, basically, you need your hook and yarn. So firstly, we're going to start off by making a slip knot. Yeah. Okay. So you put the yarn around your finger like that, and then with that thing, you just twist it, and you only twist it once because I used to twist it twice and then it makes a knot, which is kind of annoying. Yeah. Up and twist it, and it does not matter if you use a hook. You just use your fingers. I prefer using my fingers because I'm just used to it. And then take that bit of yarn that you put there. There's so many different ways to make a slip knot, but that's my favorite way. Yeah. Now you need to start off by chaining 5. So we can make our ring that we are going to start off with. So yarn over, insert your hook inside the loop. 1. Yarn over, insert your hook inside the loop. 2. Yarn over, insert your hook inside the loop. 3. Sometimes happens. Just won't let me in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we are going to make a stitch. So it's basically in the very first chain you did, which looks like a V. Insert your hook in there. And then you yarn over and kind of take those little hooks. Well, you just insert into both loops like that. Now you have a ring in here. Oh yeah. Now we have to chain 4. So yarn over, so you have inside the loop, yarn over inside the loop, and then yarn over inside your hook inside the loop, yarn over inside your hook inside the loop. 1, 2. Yes, 4. Yarn over, insert. Now we have to do. Let's just say what we're going to do. We are going to do 3 double crochets. 3. Okay, yeah, sorry. That was my thing. Now yarn over, set your hook inside that ring thing. That ring in here. Just insert your hook in there. Yarn over. Wait, did I yarn over? Yeah, I did. I felt like I didn't. Now yarn over. Take your hook out of the ring. Yarn over. Take the very first 2 loops. Well, yeah, I said that. Yarn over and take the very final 2 loops. Like that. And then you do it again. 2 more times. Yarn over. Insert your hook inside the ring. Yarn over, take your hook out of the ring. Yarn over, take the very first 2 loops. Yarn over and take the final 2 loops. So these like that. 1, two, yarn over, insert your hook inside the ring, yarn over, take your hook out of the ring, yarn over, take the very first 2 loops, which are, and then yarn over and take the final 2 loops straight these. We did 3 double crochets. Now we need to chain 2. 1, 2. And now you're going to yarn over and do 3 more double crochets again. Yarn over, insert your hook inside the ring, yarn over, take your hook out of the ring, yarn over, and take the very first 2 loops, yarn over, take the final 2 loops. Now we're going to yarn over, insert your hook inside the ring, yarn over, take your hook out of the ring, yarn over, and take the very first 2 loops, yarn over again and take the final 2 loops. Okay, we're going to yarn over, insert the hook inside the ring, yarn over again, take the hook out of the ring, and yarn over, take the very first 2 loops, yarn over again and take the final 2 loops. Like this. Now we are going to chain 2 again. And if you have not noticed, it's now we did 2 corners of the beginning of our grand square. So now we have 2 corners left to finish the first square, like first bit, and then we're gonna do some more different steps. Now you should yarn over, insert your hook inside the ring, yarn over again, take the hook out of the ring. Oh wait, we have to do 3 more double crochets again. Take the very first 2 loops, yarn over and take the final 2 loops. Dude, yarn over and insert your hook into the like that. And then do it one final time. I think you probably might have knew how to do a double crochet. Now you have to do 1 more double crochet. So, final one. Yeah. Now we did 3 double crochets, and now we did 3 corners. Now we have to chain 2. But this time, instead of doing 3 double crochets, we're only going to do 2 because one of these chain 2, because we in the beginning we chained 4. So one of these chain 2 is going to be like a double crochet. It would count as 1. Yarn over, so you hook inside the magic the ring. Yarn over out of the ring. Never chain to the first 2 loops. We did the 2 double crochets. Now we are going to do a slip stitch. So you see that corner in here, we're going to insert our hook in there, yarn over, like that. We just did a slip stitch. No, I recommend pulling it to make sure it's tightened enough. Now, if yours does not look like a square, you should kind of make it look like a square. Like that. and it should look like a square. If it looks a bit circular, you should kind of stretch it a bit more. It should look like a square. It's meant to look like a square. And now we are going to chain 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are going to do 3 double crochets. Yarn over, so your side, this corner not in the ring, and this corner, like right here. Insert there. Yarn over, look out of there. Do 3 double crochets. Look. And yarn over, so your side corner, yarn over. Yarn over, take the very first 2 loops, yarn over and take the final 2 loops under it one more time. Yarn over, insert your hook inside the corner, yarn over again, and take the very first 2 loops, yarn over, take the final 2 loops. Now we did 3 double crochets, and now it's going to be a bit different because we're going to chain 2. Yeah, but we're not going straight to the next corner. We're just going to stay here, and we're gonna do 3 double crochets again. So let's chain 2. 1, 1, 2. I did not chain it. Yeah. Now yarn over and do 3 more double crochets and start your hook. That one. Whoopsies. Now we just did our 3 double crochets, and we did our first corner. So to make it bigger, so that's how we make it, because we're not going to do 3 double crochets and just go straight into that one. So we need it to look a bit more bigger. So we just did our first corner like that. So it should look like it's a person with a hat on. That's the hat. I don't know what that's meant to look like, but yeah. It does not really look like a hat. Now whatever. We are going to chain 1, yarn over, side loop, like that. And now we are going to do 3 double crochets, but this time not in the same corner, because that corner is tight now because it's going to explode if we can wear in there, and because we need to do it in the next corner. So that corner over here, that one, maybe put your finger there, it's fine. I think whatever. Now we are going to do 3 more double crochets. So you yarn over, insert your hook inside the next corner, yarn over again, yarn over, take the very first 2 loops, yarn over again, take the last 2 loops, and do it again. There we go, we did 3 double crochets. Now we're going to chain 2 to make our next corner. 1, 2. There we go. Kind of looks a bit like a heart now, but not that much, because you would not like a heart that looks like that. Oh, personally, yeah, I wouldn't imagine leaving it to something like that. Yeah. Now we are going to chain, yeah, we already chained 2. We're going to do 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Now we did the first 2 corners in the next hand, and we are going to have to chain 1. Then we are going to do 3 double crochets again in the next corner. 1, 2, 3. Now we did the first 3 double crochets. We have to chain 2 to make the corner. 2. And then we're going to do 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Now we did our next corner. Now we have to chain 1. Now as you can see, it's like we did 3 corners. We did like, yeah, we just did some. Okay, now we have to do 3 more double crochets again. So in the next corner, obviously. So this 1, 2, 3. Now we have to chain 2 to make the corner. 1, 2. Now we have to do 3 more double crochets again. 1, 2, and then 3. It's not time yet for us to do it. I know it looks like a square, but it's not time yet to make this lipstick. It's gonna be like that. So we are going to chain 1, and we are going to do 2 double crochets. It's not gonna be in this corner or this corner. It's gonna be in there, that corner thing in the bottom. So it's only 2 double crochets. So there we go. 1. Might be a bit annoying when you're doing it, but you have to. And 2. Now we can do our slip stitch. So right now I'm going to tell you why this bit is like important. So because this bit is going to be like a bit different than the corner stitches, because it's a side stitch. So you only just simply do 3 double crochets. So there we go. That's like it. So 1, 2, 3, and 3. There we go. Now we chain another one. So yeah, we chained one. So now we are going to do the same as we did on a stitch. Do 3 double crochet. So you insert your yarn over, insert your hook inside the corner, yarn over again, take your hook out the corner, and yarn over, take the first 2 loops, yarn over again, take the lost 2 loops. Do it again. Yarn over, insert your hook inside the corner. Yeah, and then one final time. Chain 2. And now we have to do 3 more double crochets. Right, yarn over, take your hook inside the corner, yarn over again, so take your hook out of the corner, yarn over, take the very first 2 loops, yarn over and take the final 2 loops. So yeah, and then 2 more times yarn over and yeah, one final time. There we go. We did the first bit again. So to be fair, I think it's granny square, which would be a really nice thing to make, because you can make many different stuff that you can make. You can make bags. You can make, what else can you make? You can make blankets. You can do like these headband stuff. Really is a nice thing to make. Oh, I remember something. You can make like clothes with it as well, like some kind of stuff. I would recommend wearing one. Yeah, you can also make. Sorry, my memory is just flying away. Okay, and anyways, now we have to chain 1. Sorry, my finger was kind of disturbing me. Now we're going to do 3 double crochets in this side hole thing, corner. Oh no, why not like this side? Yarn over, do 3 double crochets. So you hook inside this side, inside the side. Take the hook out, yarn over, take the very first 2 loops, yarn over again, take the final 2 loops. Do it again. 1, wait, 2, 3. Now we finish that side. Yeah, now we chain 1. Yes. Now we are going to do 3 double crochets in this corner. So 1, 2, and then my 3rd double crochet. Now we have to chain 2 to make a corner. 1, 2. Yarn over, so you hook inside the corner, yarn over again, take the hook out of the corner, yarn over, take the first 2 loops, yarn over again, take the final 2 loops. Now you're going to do it again 2 more times. 2 and 3. we made another corner. Now we have to do yeah, we don't have to do much left. So we do one side, corner, one side, and then those are the two double crochet. I can explain it. So yeah, now we have to do wait, you've chain one, and then now we do 3 double crochets. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And now we chain 1. We do into that corner, we do 3 double crochets. And then 3. And then we chain 2, 1, and then 2. Your double crochets. Now we do into that side, so you chain 1, and then you do 3 double crochets into that side. Chain 1, and then we are gonna do 2 double crochets into this corner, this one over here, and the 2 because the 4 double crochet 4 double crochets counts as a oh my god, sorry, because the 4 double crochets counts as a double crochet. The 4 chain, 2 of them counts as a double crochet, so we do only 2. Might be a bit annoying, I said, but ignore it. 1, 2. So we just did our granny square, and we do now it's time for the slip stitch. Straight into there, yarn over, and then you just get into there like that. So when I do that type of like when I use that type of yarn to make granny square, it's like big enough for me. But when I use other types of yarn, I would like do another round, because like so I'd do another same thing again, but this time with 2 sides, because it's like that's the size I would like it to come. So yeah, now we are going to cut that. You just take your hook out and then kind of make it a bit bigger, and you cut it and pull it out. try and cut it. So now you just don't cut straight away, because then that would kind of ruin what you done. That might pull and might break it. You either use a what's it called again? Using the needle thing. Whatever it's called. But I kind of lost mine. I forgot where I cut it. So I'm just gonna use my hook. So you just kind of take that bit of yarn, and you see these places where we put the single crochets. Just insert your hook in there. But I would recommend using a thinner hook, which I'm gonna get right now. That's only if you don't have, or you just lost your crochet needle thingy. I lost mine. I forgot where I put it. I had actually lost them both. So now you can cut the extra bit. You should just kind of leave a bit, because I don't normally do that. And that's it. If your kind of magic of the ring in here just has a bit in there, it's like, because I kind of hide it when I'm doing it, so I just crochet over it. If you do have it, you can just do the same thing. So yeah, that's how you make a granny square. So as I said, I really would recommend learning how to make a granny square, because when you make a granny square, you can make different stuff, just bags, blankets, rugs, what else? You can just make a granny square clothes style. Cut buttons over it, but I don't do that because I just don't like doing. Yeah. So that's it. If you have not watched my other video, go and watch it now. And if you like that video, please like, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you in the next video.